Hi guys, welcome back. I have a few more techniques to show you today. These techniques are used a lot in baking, and it's also used in cooking as well. One of them is separating eggs. The next is folding, whisking, and then mixing. So we're going to make a chocolate mousse cake today. Okay, I'm going to start with the eggs. So you take your eggs, you want to crack them. I'll show you two different techniques for this. Take the shell. We're going to go back and forth until all the whites are gone, and we just have yolk. Okay, we'll do one more. There. And then let's do the hand method. I kind of like the hand method better because of the ridges on the egg yolk, on the eggshells themselves, sometimes break the yolks. And a lot of the recipes, if you have even just a tad bit of yolk in your whites, it can hinder your products. Okay, we're going to move on. I'm going to use these yolks for the chocolate mousse that we're going to make. So we're going to move on now to the next station here. Okay, so now we're going to take these egg yolks. We have some sugar and we have some cream, and we're going to put them over a double boiler. A double boiler is a pot with water. The water doesn't need to be boiling. Actually, it would be too hot for the egg yolks. So we want it to be just that tiny little bubbles, and you can actually turn it right off once you're done. And then we need the bowl that will go over top of it without touching the water. Okay, and that's how we're going to mix. Now I have to whisk these egg yolks with the sugar and the heavy cream. And there's two types of whisks. This is a standard whisk and this is a balloon whisk. We want to incorporate air into these egg yolks. So the balloon whisks work the best because the blades are thinner and there's more of them. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add our egg yolks to this. We're going to add our sugar. We're going to add our cream. And I am going to whisk vigorously, okay? Okay, we finished the eggs right here. Okay, we got a nice ribbon and we got doubled in volume. Our next step to the mousse is to melt the chocolate. We use the same double boiler, and we're using a semi-sweet chocolate. It melts a little better. This should take about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay. You're just going to constantly be stirring because actually the chocolate can burn. All right. Okay, my chocolate's all melted, and I have all 3 stages of this ready to go. And this is going to be the folding method. I'm going to take the chocolate little by little, and I'm going to add it into the eggs. Okay? And I'm going to fold it in gently because I don't want to deflate all the air that we created in the egg. So it just goes back and forth like that slowly until it's incorporated into the egg yolks and the sugar. And I have all the chocolate in now, and this is just some heavy cream that was whisked together, and that gets folded into as well. Okay, everything's all incorporated and folded. See, the air's still in it. I didn't inflate it at all. This needs to go into a piping bag because we're going to make cupcakes today with the chocolate mousse. Okay. And tie that end off. We'll tie that end off. It needs to be refrigerated for about 4 to 5 hours so it sets. Okay, and then it's ready to go. We let our mousse set and it's ready. I have it in a piping bag. And this is just some chocolate frosting I made. These are cupcakes, okay? I'm going to stuff them with the mousse. This is what I like to do. I take an apple core and take the core out like that. That leaves me room for the mousse to go into the center. Take our chocolate frosting. And I have some sprinkles. There you go. 4 techniques: chocolate mousse and cupcakes and frosting.